Hi there and welcome to Code Framers. So in this video we will continue to understand about the assignment operator. So first of all, let us understand what is an assignment operator. So assignment operators are basically used to assign a value which is coming from the right side of the expression to the variable which is in the left side of the expression. So whatever result that you are generating from the right side of your expression, that result will get stored into the variable which is present on the left side of the expression. So now this right side and the left side of the expression is basically based on the assignment operator. So whatever expression that you have on the right side of the assignment operator, it will be known as the right side of the expression, and whatever variable that you have on the left side of your assignment operator will be known as the left side of the expression. So which means that the result which you are generating from the right side of your assignment operator will get stored onto the variable which is on the left side of your assignment operator. Just to give you a basic example, if you write x equals to y plus z, so let us just assume that y has the value of 30 and z has the value of 20. So in this case you have an expression y plus z, which means 30 plus 20, and this expression will give you the result as 50. Now this 50 has to be stored in a variable. So in this case the result that you are generating from the right side of your expression, which is 50, will get stored into the variable x, which is on the left side of your expression. So just imagine that when you are writing your code, you are writing different expressions, right, in order to create your logic. So now whenever you have generated a result from your expression, then you will have to store it somewhere. If you think about it, it is only the assignment operator which is helping us to basically store any generated result or a value inside a particular variable. So I hope that now you're able to understand what is an assignment operator and also why is it so critical to understand about these assignment operators, right? So having understood this, now let us see what are the different assignment operators that we are having. So if you see in this table, we have around 8 assignment operators. So the first one is the equal operator, which is quite basic, where we are adding two variables y and z, where y is having the value of 30 and z is having the value of 20. Now when you add these two variables, then the result which is coming from this expression y plus z will get stored into the variable x using the assignment operator. So here in this case the result 50 is getting stored inside the variable x using the assignment operator, which is equals. Now the remaining assignment operators that you could see here are basically a combination of your arithmetic operators and assignment operator, right? So this is basically to just kind of shorten your arithmetic expressions. So say for example, if you want to add certain integer to your variable value, then you can use plus equal operator, or you can say addition equal operator. So in this case, you say for example you want to add the value 20 to a value which is stored in your variable x. Say for example, let us assume the value is 60. Then in that case, if you want to add 60 with 20, then in that case you can write x plus equals 20. It would mean that x equals to x plus 20. So both these expressions are actually the same. It will give you the same result. It is only that using this assignment operator plus equals, you are just kind of writing it in a shorter way or a better way. So since we assume that the value of x will be 60, so in this case x will be equal to 60 plus 20, which means the result will be 80, and this result 80 will get stored into the variable x. So this is how this expression will work basically. So now let us move on to the third operator, which is minus equal. So in this case you are simply subtracting a value 20 from your variable x. So in this case, if you want to write x equals to x minus 20, then you can simply write x minus equals 20. So both these expressions are basically the same. So now since we are assuming that the value which is stored inside the variable x earlier was 60, so 60 minus 20 will be 40, and this 40 value will get stored into the variable x. So if you write this expression, this is what will happen. So now the fourth assignment operator is the multiply equal. So in this case, again here you are just doing the multiplication. So if you want to multiply a value of 20 with your value 60, which is stored in the variable x, then 60 multiplied by 20 will be 1200. Pardon me for this number here, but it is actually 1200. So in order to achieve this, all you have to write is x asterisk equal 20. So when you write multiply equal assignment operator with an integer number, then it will basically multiply the value which is stored in the variable x with that integer value, and it will give you the result, and that result will get stored into the variable x. Now the fifth example is nothing but the division equal assignment operator. So in this case, we are having the value of x as 60, then 60 divided by 20 will be 3, and the result 3 will get stored into the variable x. So in order to achieve this, all you have to do is write the expression with this assignment operator, which is nothing but division equals. Now the fifth or the sixth assignment operator is the modulus equal operator. So in this case, this modulus equal operator will basically perform a modulus operation between x and the value or the integer value 20. So in this case, x will be equal to 60 modulus 20, and in this case the result will be 0 because 60 divided by 20 will be 3 and the remainder is 0, right? So in that case the result for us will be 0, and this value 0 will now get stored into the variable x. So if you want to achieve this, all you have to do is write the expression using the modulus equal operator. So now let us move on to the seventh operator, which is nothing but the exponent equal assignment assignment operator. So in this case, as you can see that if you want to write x equals to x to the power of 3, then all you have to do is write x exponent equal 3. So in this case, since we are assuming that the value of x is 60, then 60 to the power of 3 will give us the result as 216000, and this 216000 will now get stored into the variable x. And of course, if you want to achieve this, all you have to do is use the exponent equal operator. And now the final example is the floor division equal operator, which is nothing but one of the assignment operators. So in this case, again, if you use floor division with equal as an assignment operator, so in this case 60 divided by 20 will give us the result as 3, and this value 3 or the result 3 will get stored into the variable x. And in order to achieve this particular expression, all you have to do is write or use floor division equal operator. So this is how you can use the assignment operators to basically store the value that are getting generated at the right side of your expression to the left side of your expression inside a variable. And also, as you can see here, that using different combinations of arithmetic operator with the assignment operator equal, you can create multiple assignment operators and you can perform different arithmetic operations on the right side of the expression and store that result into the variable which is on the left side of the expression. So now, having understood all these different types of assignment operators, now let us go to the editor and see how these assignment operators gives us the desired result. So just to save time, I have written all the expressions already. So here, as you can see, that our first expression was y plus z, right? So here all we are doing is we are adding these two integers 30 and 20, which means that this is our arithmetic expression which is on the right side of this particular expression. And once this expression is executed and once the result is generated from this expression, then this result will get stored into the variable x using this assignment operator. So now when you print this particular variable x, then it will give us the result as 50. So this is how the equal assignment operator is working. Now let us go to the next assignment operator, which was plus equal. So in this case, as you can see that we are just assuming that the value of our variable x is 60, and then when we are writing this expression x plus equals 20, it would mean that x will be equal to x plus 20, right? So this is the actual expression that we are executing. So in this case, since the value of x is 60, then 60 plus 20 is 80, and then when you execute this particular expression, then as you can see, the result that we are getting is 80 because 60 plus 20 is 80. So if you execute this expression, this is the value that you will get in your variable x. So I hope that this plus equals operator is also clear. Now let us move to the next operator, which is minus equal. So in this case, again, here just we are subtracting this value 60 with 20, right? By writing x minus equals 20, which means that x will be equal to x minus 20. So in this case, 60 minus 20 will be 40. So now if you execute this particular expression, and as you can see that we are getting the result as 40 here. So I hope that x minus equals 20 is also clear. Now let us go to our next expression, which is multiplied equal, right? So this is also one of our assignment operators. So here again, we are assuming that our value which is stored in the variable x is 60. So x multiplied equal operator would mean that x is equal to x multiplied by 20, which is 60 multiplied by 20. So the result will be 1200. So if you execute this expression, then again, as you can see that we are getting the result as, or the value of x as 1200, right? So which means that the result that got generated on the right side of the expression, which is 60 multiplied by 20, got stored into the variable x after the expression was executed. So I hope that this is clear. Now let us go to the next example. So here just we are doing the division. So again, we are assuming that the x has the value 60, and here since we are using division equals assignment operator, then in this case x will be equal to 60 divided by 20, which means 3, right? So now if we execute this particular expression, then as you can see that here we are getting the value as, or the result as 3, which is again getting stored into the variable x, and this is getting printed here. So I hope that this example is also clear. Next one is x modulus equal assignment operator, right? So here in this expression, x will be equal to x modulus 20, which means 60 modulus 20, and that is nothing but 0, because the remainder, when you divide 60 with 20, the remainder will be 0, right? So if you execute this particular expression, then as you can see here that we are getting the result as 0. So just to give you one more example, so if you change the value of x as 61, then in this case we should get the result as 1, right? Because when you divide 61 with 20, then the remainder will be 1. So if you execute this now, then as you can see that here the value of x becomes 1. So which means that the modulus operation that got executed on the right side of the expression got stored into the value or the variable x on the left side. So I hope that this is also clear. Now the last two examples are, one is the exponent and another one is the floor division. So now when it comes to the exponent equal assignment operator, in this case x will be equal to x exponent 3 or x to the power of 3, right? right? So in this case, our x is 60, which means 60 to the power of 3 means 60 multiplied by 60 multiplied by 60. And if you execute this, then as you can see that we are getting the result as 216000 for exponent equal assignment operator. And for the floor division equal assignment operator, we are getting the result as 3. And it is because x is equal to x divided by 20, which is nothing but 60 divided by 20, which is nothing but 3. So here we are getting the result as 3. So I hope that now you are able to understand what is an assignment operator and how they can be used. So whenever you are writing any expression in your code or you are performing any operation in your code, you would always want to store those results into a variable, right? And also sometimes, or most of the times, you would want to just initialize a variable with some value. Like say for example, you want to store a value of 10 inside a variable called x, or you just want to store a boolean true or false inside the variable x, or sometimes you want to store a none object inside the variable x. So whenever you want to store any particular value inside a variable, then you will have to use the assignment operators. And also you can use these combination of arithmetic operator with the assignment operator, like this plus equal, minus equal, modulus equal, division equal, or exponent equal, or floor division equal. So all these assignment operators you can use to basically write your code in a shortened form. So I hope that this video helped you to understand about the assignment operators. So in the next video, we will understand about the bitwise operators. So bitwise operators are extremely important because you will use them while solving a lot of problems in the future. So in the next video, we will be understanding about the bitwise operators. So see you in the next video. So if you like this video, then hit that like button, share it with other code lovers, and also subscribe to CodeFramer for more videos in the future. Thank you and see you next time.